Central Hudson is a regulated gas and electric utility in upstate New York. It's about 75 miles north of New York City, and we serve probably about 300,000 customers. We're regulated by the New York State Public Service Commission, so they often send down various edicts about things we have to comply with. They need these documents. You know, it's always a big effort trying to find all that stuff. So we finally decided we had to do something, and that's when we started down the OpenText path. We're not sure how we managed to manage things before, because I like to call it the Wild West of content proliferation, because that's basically what it was. We had share drives, dozens of share drives, and our content was spread all over that. And the scope was to basically migrate all the content from those share drives into the repository content suite, which we call Content Central.
So Central Hudson approached rolling out ECM by splitting it into waves. So we split our rollout into 7 individual waves that covered 70 different departments across the organization. It was approximately 10 departments per wave. We set up a organization of ECMCs. They're ECM coordinators / ECM champions, because most of them turned into our champions to help promote it throughout the organization. One of the things that people really like about the Content Central is that they're able to search more readily. They're able to search across folders and across different departments by just using the search capability, and then they can use the facets to narrow down their search and to kind of narrow it down into what they're looking for. So there's one version of the truth, there's one source that anybody can get to when they need to.
We have the permissions set up so that the right people edit and do whatever they need to their documents, plus that whole audit trail where when they are collaborating they can go back and say, oh well, so-and-so did go in and look at it, look, I can see, they opened it, they edited it, and they saved another version. So there's a lot more visibility into the collaboration. And we have improved on people's workday because they can find stuff so much easier. They can see stuff that I have that they couldn't see before when it was all on the share drive. So it really is a big improvement. Plus they can send each other links instead of having to constantly fill up our email servers with all these attachments that people are attaching. We don't have to do that anymore. And then when we do have to do a legal hold, I mean, literally before, the attorneys would issue a memo, a paper memo that would come around to everybody. You might get it in your email. And then it was up to everybody that got it to push it out to their managers, and their managers had to push it down, and everybody would say, oh, okay, what content do I need? I gotta go save it somehow. And now we have somebody just calling the help desk and saying, I need this particular folder locked down, please put a legal hold on this. Boom, it was done in, I think, an hour later. So to me, that was almost worth it, like right then and there. HR called me and said, oh, Content Central saved my life today. And I said, oh, what happened? Awesome. And she said, well, we lost our presentation, we couldn't find it. All I did was go into Content Central and go right to where my folder was, and there it was, and I just pulled it up and it saved the day.